So let's take a look at this SIMnet and what we need to do for our pretest to get started. So first off, you log into your course, you're going to click on the SIMnet button, it's going to bring up the McGraw-Hill link, you click on that SIMnet button, and then you get into SIMnet from there. So this is laid out just like our courses are laid out. So when you first log in, it's probably going to be a blank screen, okay? No need to panic or think that you did something wrong. These will become available when we start working on them in the weeks. So in week 2 we work on Word, on week 3 we work on PowerPoint, and week 4 we work on Excel. And these will remain open until the end of the course, or the end of week 7 rather. So if you fall behind, you can make up the work, but this shuts down at the end of week 7. So keep that in mind. Over here on the left you also see all these little buttons. You don't even need to worry about any of those because they're all pre-configured. Only thing we worry about is the sim paths. The lessons and the exams and the projects, all that sort of thing is configured within our sim path. So let's get started and take a look. Now the first thing we see that we're going to accomplish in this video is the pretest, and I want to talk to you just a second about the pretest because it's kind of important. If you are able, let me put it this way. We have a lot of people that come into this course with a lot of different varying skill levels with Microsoft Office. So we structured the course so that everyone can kind of start out at their own skill level. So when you sit down and take the pretest, you're obviously not expected to know all the answers at this point, but some people might know quite a bit of the answers because they've been working with Microsoft Word or PowerPoint or Excel or whatever for the past however many years. So when you sit down and take the pretest, if you answer a question correctly on the pretest, then you don't have to take the lesson for that module or for that particular subject matter, and it's also marked correct on the post-test. So if you are experienced enough, you could theoretically test out of this module by getting 100% on the pretest. Yeah, that doesn't happen too often, but that can happen. So the point I'm trying to make is take your time. Set some time aside, go sit down in a quiet room, because you can save yourself a lot of time down the road by focusing on the pretest. And this is a one-time shot. Let me explain that as well. I do not have the ability to reset the pretest. So you want to make sure that everything's perfect when you click this button and start the pretest. Let's take a look. And it's going to take a second to load here. And we'll skip ahead. Alright, we skipped ahead and this is what we're looking at. Now it might take a good solid minute for that to load and to build the SIMnet module, but this is what we're looking at, so we'll go ahead and start the exam and we'll go over it together. Ooh, I let you in on Excel. So this would be in week 4, but we can go over the outline here altogether. So the instructions are going to be at the top. This is the task. You will see over on the right hand side the amount of questions. So this is question 1 out of 37 for this module, for this pretest that is. You can also click this little button and you can skip ahead to different questions or go backwards. It'll show you what questions you've completed with a little check block. Let's get out of there though. So that's available to you as well. But also make sure that you realize here you have more than one attempt for every single question, okay? So take a close look, take your time. You got 2 whole hours to take the test. Like I said, I hope you set some time aside, and let's go through one just to make sure that we are on the same track. So in this question, preview how the worksheet will look when printed. Okay, so let's take a look. We're going to go File, and this is just like the actual program, so just click around like you would in the actual program, and we're going to go. That was print preview. It went kind of quickly there, but and then it'll tell you, it'll prompt you that was correct or it was incorrect. If it's incorrect, it'll automatically go to your second attempt. If it's correct, as soon as I hit OK, it'll automatically bring me to the next question. And now I'm on question 2 of 37. So just work your way through them, take your time, and yeah, you'll be good to go. Oh, this is Word. That was an Excel question in Word. Well, that was an interesting anomaly that you just witnessed. It's okay. So just continue on, and let me know if you have any questions, alright? Okay.